House Bill 5 is an act to make Kratom a Schedule 1 drug. They list Schedule 1 drugs as being highly addictive with no medical use. Why Kratom? What's the issue with it? I'm going to answer these questions instead of wasting your time by reading the whole House Bill just to tell you that they're trying to make it illegal. The House Bill will be linked in the description. It's a short one, so if you want to read it, click the link, go to it. It's only a couple pages long. I'm sure we have all seen the Kratom shots, pills, powders that you can buy at most gas stations. If it's so easy to get, then why are they trying to make it a Schedule 1 drug? First off, what is Kratom? Kratom is a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia. In low doses, it has a stimulant effect. In high doses, it has a sedative effect. It has two main ingredients in the leaves that cause the effects, and I'm not going to try to pronounce them because I'm not going to be able to. They will be right here on the screen. If you want to look at the House Bill, go all the way to the bottom. You'll see these same two ingredients listed on the bottom. Should be underlined in the House Bill because that's the new changes they're trying to make. One of the problems with Kratom is the amount of active ingredients varies from tree to tree, which means one tree may have enough in it to make you overdose, and the next tree may be so low in active ingredients you may not even know that you've taken it. They combat this, or try to, by say taking the leaves off of both trees, grinding them together, and hopefully they'll get you somewhere in the medium of where they want you. Yes, they'll have a milligrams on there, but that's part of the issue is over there, they don't know that. They don't have that type of thing there. They just walk by, pick the leaf, and chew it. And that's where we come up with all these issues. If you're wondering what an overdose or a high dose might look like, it's not pleasant. It'll include seizures, hallucinations, chills, vomiting, liver damage, or even death. Union County has already taken steps to make it illegal there. Here's an article from the New Albany Gazette from May 14, 2019 that states the substance was banned by the county and city ordinance in 2017. That was said by the Union County Sheriff Jimmy Edwards. Following efforts by the sheriff, the board of supervisors on October 17, 2017 banned the substance. New Albany followed shortly after. The Union County ordinance indicates that the possession of Kratom is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail or both. I will try to link this article in the description also, so check it there. Also, just want to add that Alabama, Arkansas, Indiana, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Wisconsin have already banned Kratom. Alright, back to Kratom. As previously stated, it grows in Southeast Asia. That includes Thailand. Kratom is classified as a Class 5 narcotic all the way back in 1979. What does that mean to us? Not much. They're in a constant legal battle on it there. They're kind of trying to go back to make it legal, illegal. It's a constant issue there like it is here. Alright, next we have Indonesia. It is set to be banned starting in 2024. It was supposed to start in 2022, but the policy wasn't finished, so they pushed it back. Moving on to Malaysia. It has been banned by law and listed on their Poison Control Act. They don't give a date, but up next is Myanmar. Probably messed that up. South Mississippi, what do you expect? Like the others, it's not legal there either, but they don't say which list of drugs that they've placed it on. Next we go to Papua New Guinea, where it looks like they might be holding out on banning it because they're looking into farming Kratom there, because the Indonesian ban would lead to the world supply coming low, because that's normally where our supply of Kratom comes from, is Indonesia. So once they ban it there, somebody else is going to have to farm it, and the next logical place is Papua New Guinea because it naturally grows there, so they're going to start farming it. They're looking at a few other places around the world, but there's very few places that actually meet the criteria to grow Kratom. Here's my outlook on that. If all these other places ban it and Papua New Guinea is the only one that's not, and that's going to be where our supply is coming from, they can really name their price. I would look for the price to go up, because where else you're going to go? You can't just say, hey, I'll just go to your competitor if there's not one. It all comes down to money. If you think about it this way, you wonder why it's almost illegal everywhere that it's naturally grown at. My bet would be we track the money to the funding of those countries and those ties to World Health Organization, because they are working together to ban it worldwide. Indonesia, I think Myanmar has already been in talks with the World Health Organization back in 2019 to try to ban it worldwide. If they can do that there and stop it before it ever reaches a legal issue here, then they can do that. So what we fund with all that money. So it makes you wonder, why is it still legal here or in most places around the world? And that comes back to there's lobbying groups that go around and fight against the legal issues with Kratom. Why? Well, money. Lobbying comes down to money. Throw some money here, there. So probably your importers and your Kratom exporters, along with all these big businesses that are making tons of money off of Kratom, are going to be supporting these lobbyists to go around and fight these legal battles for them. Because why not the money? Then we would be putting all this extra money into these natural cures and not these harmful drugs that are being pushed down everybody's throat. Can't even watch a TV show without every commercial having some type of new drug in it. you have these symptoms, try this. I just want to take a second to let you know, as I was writing this script for this video, they voted on the bill and it will not be going into law. It has been an ongoing trend that my most recent videos have been voted on just as I get all the information to make the video, or right after I make the video, they're voting on it. I knew I've seen this House bill in the past. I started looking into past House bills and I found out that why they were so quick to vote against it. This House bill has been going on for a while, and here are the House. I'll go over these House bills. Some have different authors, but the same title, but a few are slightly different. So I'm sure they'll try again next year because it has been an ongoing thing. They're going to keep working on it, tweaking it to try to get what they want out of it. All right, 2021, you'll see right here, it says House Bill 611, Kratom, regulate the sale, distribution, and preparation of. It was written by Robertson. This is an act to regulate Kratom. Right here's another 2021 House Concurrent Resolution 45, which is also another thing they're trying to do, is a resolution urging the United States Food and Drug Administration to protect Americans' consumers with responsible Kratom regulation. So another regulation. Let's go to 2022. Here's House Bill 681. It is to make Kratom a Schedule 1 drug, which was what we just went over. It was written by Yancey. Here's another one, House Bill 663 of 2022, Kratom to include as a Schedule 1 Uniform Controlled Substance Act. It was written by Arnold. Then we have this House bill that we just went over, which was written by Yancey also. So there we go. There's several times that this House bill has come up, or these type of House bills. So I'm sure that will come up next time. All right, so if you made it this far and you've learned something or thought this video was interesting, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of time to make these videos, and your support is greatly appreciated. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.